back again every Wednesday. I'm ML, brought to you with Ubel. You can call him Ubel or UBL, but either one works. And it looks like on screen right now, believe it is. Oh my god, it's so blurry for me right now.
It is Prime and Ty.
Prime and Ty. Prime rocking the Inkling. I honestly didn't know who they played, so it's good to know who Prime finally plays. And Ty's gonna be rocking the Chrom.
Yeah, Prime. Excuse me. Ty's been coming out to a lot of events recently. She's been rocking this Chrom and doing rather well at a couple of fusions before. It's good to see her come out to more events and get off to a really great lead here. And if there's anything that we know about Chrom, it's that they can do a lot with a lead, being able to pressure with some of these big safe aerials and immediately go into something like jab. These down airs are a little bit high roller, but you don't like to see it sometimes.
Yeah, I know the down air is honestly like really good at just kind of popping up your opponent. I see Rivers do it a lot at ledge. When he does it, he gets that little weak pop up and then gets him into an F smash at like decent percents too, like 70, 80. Okay, Prime's trying to set the edge guard, but failing a little bit, and then Ty able to roll past, just get that easy little F tilt.
Yeah, it looks like Prime is just being a little bit cautious, a little bit more cautious than they ought to be for how much Ty has been swinging. But hey, that's a great start. There's that down air F smash. A lot of damage.
That was crazy. Yeah, crazy from Ty. Oh my god, yeah, there it is. That down air F smash, almost killing Prime at like ridiculously low percent. And these recoveries been like sneaky good from Ty, but okay, gonna up throw up air and out of the window. Prime missing it.
Yeah, this is a really bad spot for Prime, and they have not only are they down 3 stocks to 1, obviously in a rough spot, but also their Ty is outside of the up throw up air percent range. While the kill is going to resolve there with that sweet spot forward air, Ty can take this slow, but she's opting not to. Just constantly throwing out attacks out of shield and looking for these big haymakers with F smash because they don't stop coming.
Yeah, something Prime really hasn't been able to hit is their edge guards. That's like the big thing, the big weakness that everyone mentions with Chrom is the very glaring flaw in his moveset, and that's the edge guarding hasn't been there for Prime, and Ty's been able to really work around that pretty easily for the most part.
Still, any leads with Inkling don't really count from a percent-wise because Inkling can rack up so much damage in the blink of an eye, and Prime is really showing off their combo game, being able to build up to 155 in a blink of an eye. But it's how do you find this kill? There you go, catching the jump with the back air. Good stuff on Prime's part, and now they have a chance to bring this back. They're just waiting out the invulnerability period on these platforms and looking for these starters. That's a really good one to combo into the jab.
Yeah, that's a good pick off from Prime too, and they're working their way back into it. I mean, like you said, Inkling wraps up damage really quick. That up air 1, extremely safe. You don't even need the second hit of up air to combo off of it. You can do so much work with just up air 1. You saw that a lot early ultimate.
And here he goes. Oh, pressuring with the splat bomb in order to go into a jab. Oh. But Ty getting the same read that they had, or attempting the same read that they've been going for a couple of times over in this set, finally catching Prime as they neutral tech after the jab. Chrom S smash. It's apparently a pretty good move.
Yeah, it's a read that I've seen Rivers go for a lot. Just jab, wait for the air dodge, and F smash. It works wonders at ledge. Like I'll just say that just because it's a situation that a lot of Chroms are ready for because it applies so much pressure because everyone's anticipating jab fair, jab back air, jab neutral air, any sort of aerial off after a jab that they want to match that air dodge immediately. But being ready for the situation, Ty. But I mean, props to Prime, they were bringing it back pretty close. But I'll be after a pretty weak start, missing a lot of edge guards and everything. And I think looks like they're still working out some of the kinks with the Inkling.
Yeah, it's just they're still trying to get fresh. It's literally their first bracket match of the day, presumably. So unless there was some sort of pre-bracket that they went to, which, hey, pre-gaming's hype. So
Yeah, I mean, people play before bracket at the time.
Oh
They
yeah,
were
it's the nerves though. That's what I mean. It's the bracket nerves that you kind of come up with. And Chrom is a very dangerous character to go up against round one because they have so much potency and are so fast to get in your face like it's nothing. And Ty has been proving that they are very willing to get in Prime's face and start pressing buttons and make them feel scared against Inkling's rather limited out of shield options. Nair is pretty good, but it's pretty good rising, and they don't have a disjoint to try and contest more some of Chrom's bigger ranged shield pressure.
Yeah, I'd like to see
to be scared of.
Yeah, I'd like to see if Prime really kind of incorporates back air more as they throw out 3 now, make it a triple. But Inkling's back air is one of the main things that people are gonna want to use to contest any sort of disjoints. And now out of a jump, that's what we wanted to see from Prime. Honestly, like picture perfect edge guard.
Yeah, just use those splat bombs, start pressuring with that back air. This is the kind of classic stuff that you see on Town and City. While it does lean itself to, I love the weight from Ty. But while Town and City does normally lean itself against some of Inkling's more consistent tools like that up throw up air, what it gains is so much potency with the Inkling movement and able to find kills more reliably off of edge situations like this. Look at these back airs peppering on the platform, almost finding the down air, but they weren't able to close out the stock, giving Ty another chance to come back here and find this kill and even it up.
Yeah, Prime really applying a lot more corner pressure successfully in this match too. That's been huge for them to build up a lead like this. Ty really starting to get kind of desperate. Double jump scouted out perfectly by Prime.
Okay,
here comes the ink once again. That's the main factor in building up a lot of damage so fast.
Yeah, good stuff on Prime's part. Good stuff on Ty's part to try and bait out that get up attack and immediately punish, slowing down and trying to stop the bleeding as much as she can. But you're in a bit of a precarious spot. You need to look for some of these crazier Chrom setups, and using the Soaring Slash really early is definitely putting you in a precarious spot against something like Splat Bomb. But this is this is Inkling gameplay in a nutshell. Just back air, back air, back air. What are you gonna do about it? It's frame 6 -2, so you have to commit pretty hard, and you are gone.
Yeah, I mean the character is just it's crazy.
Bah, bah, back air.
I mean, the Inkling just they hang in the air so long. It's like sometimes you just kind of have to like eventually choose something. Their full hop goes so high, and then their back air they just bop, like you said, bop bop bop, so many back airs all at once that it almost seems unfair at a point.
It's a rough move to kind of.
I was a little behind too on the stream.
That's all right. It's perfectly acceptable and perfectly good to move on into game 3 here. If you're Ty, you really kind of want to try to commit a little bit less to some of your aggression. I mean, it worked out phenomenally in game 1, but in game 2, you've started getting hard punished for a lot of instances like these just high risk down airs, trying to come down and get the most reward as possible in any given moment. You need to start properly conditioning with that speed, and Chrom really can, but these up Bs and all of these buttons, you need to start hit confirming into them instead of just throwing them out and hoping for the best.
Yeah, I mean, Chrom does, Chrom can benefit from just kind of throwing out all these moves because they are like pretty safe, and Chrom himself is very mobile, but a lot of things Ty's doing too, like defensively, like they're not choosing really good time to use their double jump. I mean, some of the falling aerials I'm okay with. A lot of the time, Chrom can make them really safe on your shield, but okay. But again, the times where Ty's in the corner and saving their double jump and able to armor through there, really good timing.
Oh, that was almost a kill with the
scary.
double-edged dance, but not quite finding it. Using their jump early that time, catching Prime, trying to go low, and kind of mixing them up for it. Still alive, 138, well out of range of up throw upper percent and these down tilts. That's something we haven't seen much from Prime, down tilt, and there's another one. keeping Prime on a ledge situation as they have to find their way back with a runoff fair. Good call out from Ty, able to scrape back a lead into their favor.
Yeah, but now, I mean, we saw before, Prime was able to play with the deficit pretty well in that game 1. Okay, no double jump again on Chrom, but still able to make it back. Good at early air dodge, actually. I don't think Prime was really ready to cover that early air dodge.
177. You don't usually see a Chrom get to live this long, but that's kind of the Inkling effect. Back throw from center wall. Oh, it will do it. Okay.
Yeah. I would have been shocked if it didn't. I was like,
I'm kind of shocked it did. Low key. Yeah. Inkling's back throw is not really known for a great kill throw, especially from center. But either way, this is a really solid position from Ty that they expand on further every time Prime tries to get in close and put on some of this pressure. Soaring Slashers are there to meet them right as they do so. Here we are back at neutral using that disjoint. While Inkling's back air is certainly disjointed, it's a lot harder to contest a sword with a singular move. It's 115 to 20. This percent lead is starting to get a little bit out of hand. Prime really needs to find a jab or an up throw to get into their favor. Great DI in order to find an up air out of that situation, though.
Yeah, like you said, it is difficult to contest Chrom's sword with one move, but I mean, also at the same time, Ty was starting to get some of the parry timing down on Prime's falling aerials and able to slightly outspace falling fair from Prime. You get the F smash again. Prime falling behind yet again. Ty in control of the match.
Oh, trying to chase down with the back air, but nothing doing quite yet. Just running up. Okay, here we see Prime starting to catch on a little bit. As soon as they poke Ty's shield, that Soaring Slash is coming out. So they need to be a little bit careful with the... Oh, never mind. They're gone.
L smash, yeah. That was a resounding end to the game for Ty. Taking some time.
Now that was a conversion. Just not even hesitating, just acknowledging the percent window, acknowledging that a lot of times Prime had been DIing in order to DIing up and in to try and escape some of the early conversions that Chrom players can follow on DI out. So by DIing up and in and trying to mash jump, maybe you escape those early stocks from getting killed off the side, but you just leave yourself prone to jab F smash. So
yeah, no, that